to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am so excited because I'll be telling you about 22 places you can visit whenever you are in Akwa Ibom State. Now, this video is meant for those who intend on visiting Akwa Ibom State on a vacation, for tourism purposes, and even those who currently live in Akwa Ibom State but do not know places to visit. Yeah, it's very possible. Now, I'm not talking about malls, I'm not talking about restaurants, eateries, or anything of that sort. I'm talking about tourist attractions. I'm talking about places that you would go, wow, okay, this kind of place exists here. You get my point, right? Yeah, so these are exciting places. And it turns out I have been to majority of them. And I'm going to try as much as possible to put the links in the description to the ones I have visited. Now, without further ado, let's dive into this video. But before we proceed, please, can you do me a favor? If you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much. But if you haven't subscribed, please can you take this time to like this video, subscribe, and then click on the notification bell so that you can get notified of subsequent videos I upload. Thank you very much. I'm trying as much as possible to remind you now because you might get carried away as we proceed in this video and then you forget to subscribe. Now let's move on. Number one place to visit is Ibiono Beauty Lake. Now, Ibiono Beauty Lake is located in Ididep community of Ibiono local government area, Akwa Ibom State. Yeah, it's a beautiful lake that you might want to see. And as far as you're able to get to Ibiono local government area, I'm sure you'll be able to locate it. It's just somewhere you can go on a picnic. You know, it's just for sightseeing. You take amazing photos and all, because right now I don't think there's an option of a boat ride, but then it's a beautiful place. Number two, the rolling hills of Itu. The rolling hills of Itu is located in Itu local government area of Akwa Ibom State, and it's a really beautiful site. Now, it's not a hill where you just have to hike. You can take a motorcycle there, or you can go in your own vehicle. The hill has a sort of a round shape, so you keep going and going and going, but it's really beautiful when you get there. It's very easy for you to get to the rolling hills of Itu as far as you find your way to Itu local government area. From Itu Market, you can take a motorcycle, and the motorcycle will drive you round the hill up to Mary Slessor General Hospital, Itu local government area. There you're also going to meet a lovely scenery which overlooks the Itu River. Now, number three, Itu River. Yes, you can always kill 2 or 3 birds with one stone. Itu River is just by the rolling hills of Itu. You can see this beautiful masterpiece of nature. Number 4, Itu Market. I'm trying as much as possible to mention these places that are really close to each other so you do not miss them. If you've ever wondered what it looks like for people to sell their wares beside a river, you have the opportunity to see that beside Itu River. These people sell some seafood beside the river. It's a really beautiful sight to behold. Number 5, Women's War Memorial. Women's War Memorial Museum is located in Ikot local government area of Akwa Ibom State, and this museum was erected in honor or in remembrance of the women who lost their lives in the 1929 Women's War. Inside the museum, you're going to learn about the history of the war, the true account, as well as the names of some of the women who lost their lives during the war. You're going to see some history of Ikot and the Akwa Ibom people. Number 6, the Amalgamation House. The Amalgamation House is named after the 1914 amalgamation of the Northern and Southern Protectorate, which became Nigeria. Inside the Amalgamation House, you will see some old office items owned by Sir Lord Lugard, who signed the 1914 amalgamation of the Northern and Southern Protectorate, which became Nigeria. Although the building is dilapidated, it is still a huge part of the Nigerian history. On the same street is Sir Lord Lugard's former residence. Although locals are leaving now, you can still stop by and check it out. Number 7, the Bridge of No Return. The Bridge of No Return, also known as the Point of No Return, is still close to the Amalgamation House in Ikot local government area. So I think that is the 3rd place I have mentioned for you to check out in Ikot local government area. All these places are close to each other. So moving on, the Bridge of No Return is the bridge where slaves, when taken there, were not allowed to turn back. The bridge is still standing. There's a police station near the place, and beside the Bridge of No Return is the slave bunker. You might want to go inside and see where about 100 slaves were usually put inside before being sold to the people who bought slaves back in the day. There's a whole lot of slave history there. So if you want to see what these places looked like back in the day, where people were sold, where people suffered, you might just want to stop by and check it out. In Ikot local government area, we still have another place you would love to visit, and that is going to be number 8, the Uta Ewa Jetty. Uta Ewa Jetty is a jetty where people usually take boats and cross over to other places, right? So I am mentioning this place because it's really interesting. I took a boat from Uta Ewa Jetty to Opobo town in River State. And if you've heard of Opobo town, you know that that is where King Jaja of Opobo ruled. There's a whole lot of story about King Jaja of Opobo, but what I would tell you is that he was a popular king and a good king. So one of the things you might want to do in Ikot is take a boat from Uta Ewa and cross over to Opobo. Now that is outside Akwa Ibom, but then it is still exciting. I visited and it was really, really awesome. When you get to Opobo, you can see the King Jaja of Opobo's palace and ask people around for the history of the community, and they will absolutely enjoy telling you. Number 9 and 10 are still in Ikot local government area of Akwa Ibom State. Number 9 is Imo River. Imo River is just beside the Bridge of No Return, which is close to the Amalgamation House. You get the correlation. Number 10, German Bridge. German Bridge is a bridge in Ikot local government area which was built by the Germans, and it still stands till today. It is classified as one of the tourist attractions in Ikot local government area, so you might want to visit it as well whenever you are there. Moving on to number 11. You might have heard of this already, but I present to you Ibeno Beach. Ibeno Beach is said to be the longest sand beach in Nigeria or even Africa. I'm not so sure about that. But then lots and lots of people usually visit Ibeno Beach on a weekly basis for fun, leisure, anything beautiful. They go there with their families for picnics and all of that. So please add Ibeno Beach to the list of places you are going to visit whenever you are in Akwa Ibom State. Number 12, I'm going to mention another beach, Ikot Beach. Ikot Beach is also known as Cashew Beach. It is one of the new beaches in Akwa Ibom State, and a lot of people go there as well. If you have a group of friends, you might want to still go there for a picnic. Ikot Beach is located in Eastern Obolo local government area of Akwa Ibom State. Number 13, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Number 14, Ibom Icon Hotel and Golf Resort. Yeah, you might have heard of Ibom Lo Meridian. The name was changed and it later became Ibom Icon Hotel and Golf Resort. Even if you're not lodging in the hotel, you can always take a tour of the resort. You only have to pay 3,000 Naira per person for a tour of the whole resort. You're going to have lots of fun and take lots of amazing photos. From number 15 to number, let's say 18, I'll be mentioning places in Ikot local government area of Akwa Ibom State. Number 15, Ikot Plaza. Ikot Plaza is the place you see as soon as you arrive Ikot local government area of Akwa Ibom State. Now, Ikot Plaza is meant for recreation, and you can also see 4 Points by Sheraton from the plaza. So, if you're looking to relax, sit down with friends, chill, and all that, Ikot Plaza is the place for you. You can also take awesome photos and take your children there, as there is a playground also. I mean, as an adult, you can also play, right? Yes. There's another place in Ikot local government area which will really interest you, and that is number 16, the Raffia Market. As a tourist or as an indigene, if you want to buy anything that is made of raffia, all you have to do is head to the Raffia Market at Ikot Road in Ikot local government area. It is really, really beautiful. You can take photos with the wares. I mean, just ask them. And then you can also buy, ask them how those things are produced and, you know, have fun. Another place you can see in Ikot local government area is number 17, the oldest library in the eastern region. It is located at Library Road, Ikot. I haven't been there yet, but I hope to visit during my next visit. Now we're going to move from Ikot local government area to Uyo local government area, which is the capital of Akwa Ibom State, which brings us to number 18, Ibom E-Library. I know you might have heard of Ibom E-Library. Ibom E-Library is said to be one of the biggest e-libraries we have, and it is so beautiful. You can stop by the library, take photos, request for a tour of the library, and have someone show you around. Number 19, the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. This stadium is so beautiful, and lots of international matches have been hosted in the stadium. It will really be beautiful if you can go to the stadium on a day where a match is being played. I think you're going to enjoy it. So that is one of the tourist attractions in Akwa Ibom State. Number 20, Dakada Tower. Dakada Tower, I wouldn't really call it a tourist attraction for now, but then it is one of the newest high-rise buildings in Akwa Ibom State, which you might want to check out. I visited during my last visit, and I couldn't go inside, but then you can take photos outside. That's basically it. And last but not least, Ikot Waterfall. Now, if you have watched the video where I discovered a waterfall in Akwa Ibom State, you're going to know about this waterfall. I'm not asking you to visit, but then it is worth mentioning that you can visit, right? The waterfall is not huge. You should know that for a fact. But then it empties into a stream called Idemafia. That's one of the nice things you can get out of it. If you love to swim, you can enter the stream and swim and also take amazing photos. But if you want to hear the full story of that particular waterfall and how I found it, you're going to click on the link here to watch the whole video before you embark on that journey out there. So I think I have exhausted the list of places I had in my head for you to visit whenever you are in Akwa Ibom State. But if you're watching this video and you know any other places you would like to add to this list, please leave it in the comment section so that people can write them down and visit whenever they want to. I mean, it is going to help me as well. I would also love to visit. Thank you so much for watching this video. And please don't forget to like this video once again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified of subsequent videos I upload. You can also follow my travel journey in photos by checking out my Instagram account at I am Vera Frank. You're going to be blown away, I promise you. I promise you you're going to be blown away. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped. I will see you in my next video. Bye.